And since Victorious already got off to a relatively unfriendly start by being the worst version of Victoria 2, I'm not too optimistic. But just blipped on my radar and went like, oh look, there's something new. I was somewhat tempted to just give it a little try again, shall we? I'm somewhat interested. Of course, I immediately improved the game, making it a lot better. Because why not? You should always make the game better. Improving it with some animo. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be much for me to do in here. And wouldn't that be sad? Okay, now there's my little world map. Show many options. Now the sad part is I haven't even thought about what the fuck I want to play. Ah, that looks a lot more pleasant. And significant power indeed. So I think we want to see some overlap, won't we? That's okay. Not nearly as large of a library of little waifu pictures than some others got. Oh, China looks promising. Don't like this one. I've seen this character quite a lot, you know, because that's quite the special ability to draw a fucking sword from your breast, but never impressed. Look. Found a duplicate. That's replicator even. Another duplicate. Something directly under the British. Cute. Automas. Some nice titties. That's acceptable. Oh, you're playing a minor unrecognized power on fucking Africa. And then you just get colonized. Some asshole over in fucking Europe goes like, you know what I would really like to have in my fucking possession? Well, I would really like some good old-fashioned motherfucking colonies. Because why not? Denmark, Norway, Sweden. Fair to say. I suppose the Swedes and the Nords would probably go like, fuck that. That's an affront for humanity. How does Prussia look? Pretty damn Prussian. I do like it. However, that is always gonna be a bit of a back. Let's try to place some of the miners here. I can already tell you they are gonna get fucked because they are right in the storm of the German unification. It's not gonna be a friendly place to be in because you're gonna get fucked and fucked and fucked again. Hannover is kind of in a special position because they're actually in a personal union with Great Britain, I think, at the start. As controlled by the British monarch, the laws mean that the end of the union is likely approaching. What new power? Yeah. They are in a personal union with Great Britain. Not gonna last long though, if memory serves. And then they're basically free for the taking, and of course Prussia is going to take an interest, let's say. It's such a difficult decision, but I mean, with Crusader Kings, I'd always choose the minor ones because that's kind of fun to just build yourself up from nothing. Edge, at least as far as Victoria 2 was concerned, always gonna be a real struggle to do this. Yeah, then if we go for something really isolated, like Japan, for example, we're gonna stare at Japan and not do anything for like a few hours at least. That would be kinda saddening, wouldn't it be? I mean, most of the fires are going to be happening in fucking Europe anyway, so I kinda would like to get into in and onto that shit. What options do we have? That's part of Bavaria. Okay, Bavaria is just cut off. We have Hesse, Nassau, Waldeck, Hesse-Kassel, Sachsen-Meiningen, Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, nice combination, Schwarzburg, Saxe-Weimar, Sachsen, or Saxony, Anhalt, right in the middle of Prussia, they're gonna get fucked quickly. Brunswick, and I think actually, yeah, Holstein is actually under Denmark's control at this point? Yeah. Also through a personal union. Holy shit. Oh, some shit going on here. I mean, you could play something like Great Britain, but it's always been such a boring way to play it, because you're basically already gonna start as number one, and all your job is basically to keep being number one. And you could go for Belgium, I guess. Oh, they're almost German. Yeah, I almost got the flag right. Guarantee independence. France is guaranteeing their independence. Britain and Prussia is guaranteeing independence. For minor power, they're actually kind of safe, aren't they? Rivalry with the Netherlands, of course. They have a trade agreement with Great Britain. Nice. And a truce between the Netherlands and the Belgium. What about the Netherlands? I mean, I guess the classical way would be to go Prussia and try to establish the German Reich. I wonder if the AI actually would manage that. Oh yeah, right, we now have power blocks. Sulfide. Block leader. They have the Metternich system. Great Britain probably has the British Empire. France has no power block actually. Interesting. Spain has no power block. Portugal, of course not. How about the Ottomans? They have the Village Lali. Sounds game. And the Russians got the Rossiyskaya Imperia. I see. And those two are in personal union? Yes, they are. Overlord Sweden. Ooh. But I'm sure some people in Norway are gonna look at this and go like, not for long, bitch. Mind if I just want to, since I haven't really played it in quite a while, it's probably not a bad idea to go for something smaller on the sidelines so that we don't get fucked brutally or directly by Prussia. Alternatively, you be Prussia and you do the fucking. It's also an option. I guess we could go for fucking... peaceful Prussia. I'm pretty sure the first thing we would have to do is deal with Denmark. Relatively certain, because they haven't changed it, and the first step to unification is always gonna be dealing with the Holstein question. Because of course it's part of Germany. And so that there should be a nice little sign outside going like no danger allowed, basically. This is not a bad idea. It could be worse. Let's play as Prussia for a little bit. We can still change this around later on if we want to. Really want to. I don't remember how to actually play this. No active research. Society. Realism. Of course, this system also very much showcases one of the greatest weaknesses. As you see, it starts with stuff like urbanization, urban planning, bureaucracy, and rationalism. Since this is the only tech tree they have in this fucking game, that means if you play something like Egypt, for example, or something like, I don't know, Marawi, or any of the other minor nations of fucking Africa, they start with the same fucking trade. And of course, we all know that Africa was the leading inventor on stuff like, you know, urbanization. It's like, aha. Which really takes a lot of fun out of playing some minor nations that actually have something special. I mean, this is kind of the problem with Hearts of Iron Void in the very beginning, where they at least not had one, just one, but they did had quite little in their tech trees. Because this game follows along quite splendidly in this particular area. What is happening, that is. Let's see here. The construction progress, which is not bad. Maximum cash reserves, that would be rather neato. Nationalism. Sounds like something we should have. Everybody starts digging their little bunkers right about now. Germany's on its way to nationalism again. I don't know if I just, but we hadn't actually gone down that road yet. You know what, we're gonna go down that road soonish. First things first, what do we have in the military? We have some in the art of ships, but Germany has never been much of a naval powerhouse, so that's kinda useless. Social battalions, army defense, shell gun, like smooth for terror funnel, nice. Rifling, which do we have in the production? I haven't yet developed the signal process. Okay, that would be rather nice for our steel mills. Production destination, constructors, canneries, make cans, very important. We do have the railways, that's good. It's going to make our infrastructure a lot easier to manage. And water tube boilers for pretty much all of the production things. Pretty much all of them, yeah, mines and everything else. It's kind of neat. But if you start upgrading, you're also going to need a lot of fucking engines then. I guess we'll start with the Bessemer process then, to start off with. And let's see, right at the moment, grain is pretty damn pricey and paper is pretty damn pricey. We can probably do something about that. Grain is going to be produced at the rye farms. Technically speaking, wheat farms would also be an option, I suppose. Yeah, let's start with something simpler. So you can never have enough of those anyway. So, since we do have a lot of people putting it capable of working now, I'm just gonna bend down a lot of it. People in fabric. People in fabric. Okay, it's gonna cost me a lot of money to get this going, because right now the government is funding all of that. And we being the government, meaning that we're paying for this pretty much immediately. I don't think we are yet into colonialism. But we might want to be. I mean, there is ample space to take. In Africa. I mean, we could go for the classical German territories, but that's kind of boring, isn't it? Or we could go for something completely different. I mean, why not? Something new. Something new indeed. Great. A little bot comes by. Actually, why is it only on that side? It's interesting. I'm going to use it in a moment. A lot of interest in our... Now then, since we don't actually have any politics that deal with that, I'm just quickly go here and go like, little butt of you, where is my button? That button. What did we have in the military? We have the First Army, the Second Army, the Main Army, the Elbe Army. Right, we have a lot of fucking... We have the Königlich Preußische Marine, which consists of one fucking ship. That's great. But that all has to run. The problem is we only have one construction queue, and that is also true for units. That means that even if I were to order units now, and you would think like, that is not going to impact my my other buildings. No, it fucking will. Now, before I continue, let me take a look at my little sulfur item. Oh, that's a nice collection of people. Stable. Heavily focused on countries banding together to focus on internal and external trade. Members. Bavaria is part of it, Württemberg, Saxony, Hesse, Mecklenburg, Kassel, Nassau, Saxe. Basically everyone is part of it, is what you're telling me, game. Okay, that's cute. Now then, journal. From farms, factories, central archives, building, government administration, greater than 10. Jesus Christ. Would be quite costly. We do have a Prussian-British society. Fake society is also pretty new. Anti-Austrian League. Ah, understandable to be fair. Considering where we are. For the moment, let's start doing that. Just to get some interesting work. Of course, private construction is also a thing. So there are some options there for us to enjoy. And then the wheat farms. You are sandwich farming. You have secrets. Oh, what's this? That. Which means marine farms can use sandwiching. And I guess potatoes would be kind of nice. Gives it some liquor and some harvesting tools. As soon as we start doing this, we'll probably really quickly start running into minuses in the tool area, to be precise. Yeah, Proteon, Manor House, clearly oversight, Proteon. Do we have state religion? I'm pretty sure we have. Fishing trawlers. Go for it. Transportation, to make it a bit simpler. Hardwood production, sawmills. Sounds fucking good. We have university level 4. Nice. Let's keep it religious, shall we? And I'll give you standardized finding system. Gonna help with our points. Bad. Transition. Continue. Continue. General training. And everything that can be transported via the trains will be transported via the trains, which means we will need to upgrade those relatively quickly, to put it fucking mildly. As for the wheat farms, aren't we supposed to be doing this? Markets. Okay, so it is set up right. It's just not doing it right now. Okay. The government has drastically increased the effectiveness of state bureaucracy. I love bureaucracy. Wait, if I'm German, of course I'm gonna love fucking bureaucracy, aren't I? Okay, let's see. So how bad is it? Okay, so the biggest problem is engines and, well, the transportation. Can I do it like this? I wonder. Industry, motor industries. Okay, so it's not gonna be productive thing. Where would be here? In transportation, that means we need to build railways. The way to build that as well. Development, maybe? Railway. One of them produces like 20 or so. Hey, whatever. You're a little overboard there, which means we're gonna need a massive amount more engines than we have right now. Because that building is also going to take fucking forever. That's on us. And Clippers is also in short supply. So we can. Okay, so that's under trade. Interesting. And then shipyards producing clippers. Yes, yes. Now then, let's see. The idea of nationalism spreading the wildfire has research nationalism triggers to invent a German national identity. Oh boy, the rest of the world is looking at it and goes like, holy shit, that's gonna be bad. The Schleswig-Holstein must be resolved before German unification can seriously be entertained. Indeed. Yes. Controls part of the Holstein and no non-German country may own all part of the state. Okay, let's take a look at Schleswig-Holstein then. Schleswig-Holstein. If I were to do this, let's see. Denmark and Holstein would be the enemy. Everybody else would not be involved. We're gonna make a bit of a... Oh, wait a second, I can't actually reach that state, can I? I could trample over their sovereignty, if I remember right. Where is it? Just about independence. Wasn't there an option to... I mean, I guess it's not really much of a problem because we can actually avoid it one way or another. Let's see here. Alliances. Who would want an alliance with me? Great Britain would not. I'm not really too caring about the small ones. Russia would not. Bankroll a little bitches. Defensive pact. Great Britain still not interested. Okay, so we need to probably start with improving our relationships then. Austria. Yeah. Great Britain, sure. France, sure. Let's get all of the European superpowers somewhat nice and close together, shall we? Can we afford Russia as well? Because they're my right my neighbor. And what a pain in the ass neighbor they can be, should be rather obviously. I don't really think we can afford that, sadly. Meaning if I want to do that, I can't immediately declare war there, mind you. That's not even a problem. What I would need to do though is... I want an oligarchy. Well, I don't want an oligarchy, fuck you people. Yes, for the moment I can probably just import from the British market to solve the engine problem in the short run, or well, help it at least, and protect my own market, so we're not exporting that. One ship, however, and it's not even a big ship, mind you, it's a minor ship. It's like, wow. What can we actually do here? Let's see. Because the combat system in this game is horrendously non-existent. Okay, so that would work. So one ship. And we want to think about our chances. Okay, one big ship. Four big ships, four small ships. It's still not gonna be much of an army, but alas, better than nothing. So for the moment we're just gonna sit around and do this, which is basically the essence of what you're doing in this game. You're watching bars fill up. Which, I mean, it's very telling of a Paradox game, but it kinda make it a bit, oh, Friedrich Group is around, eh? Oh, right, companies, yeah, that's also new, isn't it? That's 10% kill rate. Nice. I know what the productivity means game, and I'm kind of just wanting to know how I'm enhancing their productivity. Maybe if I build more of those. I guess for the moment we're gonna wait a little bit until most of this is built. I'm not gonna wait out all of these. We're instead going to focus really quickly up the ships. So that we actually do have a fleet that is deserving of the name fleet, because we are going to go declare war on the Danish relatively soonish. Because I would very much like to conquer the state. And if we're somewhat lucky about it, if we're somewhat lucky about it, nobody else is going to get involved. It's almost a bit of a risky play when you're playing in Europe, because every other major nation is going to look at you and go like, really don't like the Germans to start unifying. Gets even worse later on when you actually try to form Greater Germany, at which point pretty much everyone is going to start warring you, because they're like, can you usurp a power right in the middle center of fucking Europe? Yeah, no, thank you. I don't like that. It's like, yeah, kind of figured you wouldn't. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm missing engines. I'll produce more engines soon. Oh, once we're going to build the ships. I mean, we're building fucking man of wars. No ironclads, no dreadnoughts. Battleships. Frigates, monitors, destroyers, torpedo boats. Technically speaking, I would like to have multiple types. Now I would like to have some destroyers, some torpedo boats, some scout cruisers and shit. I'm pretty sure these are just treated as direct upgrades. Just kind of saddening. And how long is my plan? I have a 6-year construction queue. Oh great. Oh goody great. We should definitely focus those as well though. I think that really can be the last thing that we're building. The rye farms and the other things are basically just existent for the simple fact that food is rather important, and it's one of the base resources you can get your hands on. So we're building some ships, then we're gonna fuck with the Danes, because who doesn't like fucking with the Danes, and we're gonna answer the Schleswig-Holstein question. You might wonder what it is with the Germans and asking uncomfortable questions. I have a tendency to do so. And then do some horrible warfare shit along the side. Somebody's down. I wonder how I make you more productive. Companies other productive rating, which is equal to the average productivity of all the associated building levels. Okay, so since you are associated with the artillery, the arms, and the steel industry, it is Friedrich Krupp. So, you know, Krupp Steel. It's... Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Let's just say the Krupp company has been around for quite a while. And has always been involved in, well, weapons and steel. It's kind of difficult. Pretty good at it. But I should be pretty good at it, considering that they've done it for like over 200 years at this point, so... You can have some, expectations, let's say. Now, let's see what else we have going on. Which I must admit, you know, this is a high improvement over the fucking pictures I saw when I played this without mods. Quite the improvement, I must say. Sure, pat myself on the shoulder for that. Okay, I'm preparing relationship. I do kinda would like to get Austria somewhat pacified, so to speak. Russia guaranteed the independence of Belgium. I don't know why I'm guaranteeing the independence of Belgium of all things, but I guess if it fucks off or fucks with the Netherlands, then I'm happy to doing it. Oh boy, it's gonna take a No, maximum. What? What's wrong, First Army? What's your problem, boy? You have more people in you than you can actually have in you. Where do we have little artillery and cavalry? Can we give part of that shit to the second army then? We can. Or can we? It's a good question, isn't it? First army, second army, take skirmish infantry, like how many units do we need to get rid of? 4. And 4. I don't know why we have 4 fucking armies though. I would probably reduce this normally to 2 armies and just be done with it, but the game has set it up like this and I'm okay with that for the moment. Not gonna stop me. Actually, I don't know how many fronts it would be if I go to war with the Danes anyway, so there's that to consider, I suppose. What's wrong with people? A foreign manifesto. Giuseppe Garibaldi. An agitator. Oh right, yeah, that's a thing. Enact the oligarchy. Opposing the movement. A foreign interference in my fucking country? You know, fuck you. And good vintage. Wine produced in Rhineland has been... Actually, that is true. Germany has, in the past, produced some pretty tasty wines. So, it's not a lie. More production. Ooh, more prestige. Sure, give me the prestige. I'm gonna be all snobby in French, and I can go like... Look at me being all French. And French are actually involved in something as well, in a North African little play, aren't they? Good for us, that is. While that is going on, and it will take forever to build the motor industries, we shall safe scam our little fucking ass through this by going like, yay. I will try a hard and diplomatic play by going towards Schleswig-Holstein and go like a diplomatic conquer state. Confirm. And this is the point where we are going to mobilize the army. Can we mobilize the fleet? No? Okay, so we wait for the army to be mobilized. Ouch. Okay, so Holstein, of course. Who can I sway? Let's sway Bavaria. Yeah, we have to wait until the opening phase is over. Basically now it's where the news travel around the world going like, listen, I was about to say Germany, Prussia is up to some shit, how about we stop them? Everybody else was like, huh, maybe? Not really something I enjoy overly much, honestly. The system is kinda annoying, to be fair. Oh no, let's see here. Who is willing to join my side? Wartburg. You would like to have Preußen annulled. Yeah, fuck you, Schwarzburg. You're not worth that much to me. How about you? Same. Okay, you are all assholes. I see. As if these motherfuckers would be worth a fucking state, you know? What does Bavaria want from me? Whole of the Rhineland. Yeah, sure. What do you want? Sway of war goals? Sway of humiliation? Sway of humiliation Denmark. Okay, so the Brits are leading over there. They are number 1 for good reason. But they have shattered with Denmark. Okay. So that is not gonna be a good option for the moment. I see, game. They don't have a pact with them, so at least there's that, I suppose. What else can I do to you? You have to support independence. They wouldn't do it at the moment. Well, if they were independent... Pressure was Denmark to grant independence to Holstein. It did end up the same way, I wonder. If we can at least get them independent, we're probably going to get better. Is how I would like to say it. Also that, of course. That's not good, is it? Never be easy, can it? Make sure I don't know what's probably be. Yeah, it's not a good solution. But you need to be a bit more careful there. Okay. Lesson learned. Yeah, this is the same problem we had before, isn't it? So technically we can never go... like this, would that help? I wonder. Still has the same problem, isn't it? What we could do, I'd like to check this away for a moment. That doesn't seem to work well with that. To put it mildly. And then the other question is, it will work. Let's see here. And so we try things out. Always a good idea to do that live, isn't it? Oh well. suppose. One can only try indeed. This is gonna be interesting. Say the least. This is gonna be interesting. Say the least. This is gonna be interesting. Oh good, now I get it. Yeah. Stop that. Yeah, at least this I know where the source lies. I could start. Okay, where were we? Well, leaving things up. Waiting for better tidings, I suppose. Kinda sad that I can't actually fuck around with Denmark. I guess that's part of the problem, isn't it? Great Britain is actually guaranteeing their independence. And again, I wasn't about to take their independence away, mind you. I was about to do something a bit more less horrible. And I guess we do need to first army, you could use another one rifter. Tactful. Woodland combatants sounds rather nice. Okay, so the first army can now hold 68. There's the army, and we go like I'll go over there. That it doesn't seem to have worked. I just told you. First army. Transfer all of your troops over there. Seriously doesn't. Okay. Why do you even give me the option then to do it, game? Why aren't there any fucking troops in this army? I mean, yeah, but... Oops. Transferring. Okay, how are we getting this transferred, or am I... Just tell me when you got it done. I mean, it shouldn't really take that long to get one person to move over and go like, okay. I mean, you would assume it wouldn't take long. You would, of course, assume wrongly. Rather obviously, but, what else is new? Okay, so first things first. You could use more. Do you? What do you have? Ruins, Cuirassiers, Lancers. Oh, I can use with my mouse made apparently. Grab him. Which puts you at that, which means if I give you 3 more, you're at 60, aren't you? Seems like a pretty decent deal. 60 in the first army. The second army has 52. And we'll give the remaining skirmish infantry over to the second army. I guess we could split them up, couldn't we? 5 and 3, I suppose. Okay, so for some reason that doesn't work. They just... Okay. Just text them a moment to move their sorry little ashes over. Okay, so now we can take a look here. 40, skirmish infantry 5, mobile artillery, and a mixed bag of everything under the sun. Yeah. As for my second army, let's make sure we have at least a mixed bag. Upgrade all cavalry, that sounds useful. Costly, but useful. And I think our motor works are almost done, yes. Building motor works, no, motor industries in general is a time-consuming process, to put it mildly. I mean, it's not a bad process. Yes, we're going in depth, aren't we? Should maybe take a break then. I think you should start recuperating some money. Because while you can go in debt to a relatively high amount here, we can go to debt towards 11.1 million. Being in debt is not necessarily a good thing. I see that we're actually not making money any longer. Okay, so what can we tax then that will save us immediately? Closing. Sure. Basically now we're gonna rebuild a bit of a surplus of funds, and then we'll start producing more. Still don't really like the military. It's just not really working that well, is it? Let's see here. We're still waiting on some more ships. Actually, fair that is kind of realistic. You're not just needing to build the ships, you need to train the crews and all of that, so that does take time. Mobilization. Oh, that's cute. Can actually post-march. Rail transport, upkeep, engines output. Ah, that's cute, that's cute. Extra supplies, chocolate, liquor, opium. Nice, I can send my troops into battle completely stoned. I mean, I guess that's an option that's to be considered, yes. I wouldn't say it's a good option to be considered, but it's an option. Can we import from anyone else? We cannot. Diplomacy. Can we do anything else funny that is diplomatic? Trade agreements. Bremen, I don't care. Great Britain would be willing to. I think that means for an obligation, isn't it? The Netherlands would accept. Oops. I know we're kinda could declare someone a rival to get a bit more, but I don't really like engaging with that, to be fair and honest with you. We have unrealized tax, eh? Where do we have it? In Silesia. Now that usually means that building-wise, if we zip down here, you don't actually have the government administration that would deal with tax. Those are actually kind of pricey to maintain, those memory reserves. Oh, skyscrapers. Was that in the original game? I don't remember. Oh well. Ah. So much to consider. Sure. We'll plan one. That should be more than enough. Because right now, yeah, you don't have the necessary options there. So everything else. Clippers are still pricey as fuck. Can't really deal with that. Building automotive industry is a good idea. All of my railways. These are the troops. I'm gonna put that on the front page. Right after the motor industries, that is. And budget. Still have 100 points, don't I? Okay, let's tax porcelain then. Let's see if there's anything. I can't really afford any of the... Is there anything else I can do with my power block in the meantime? Rent on market. Rent on market. Why would I do that? Monument to the king. Steht hier, Willem von Hohenzollern was commissioned and has been suggested that it be displayed proudly in person. See, that gives me more prestige and more people are becoming radical. Great. I'll take that. Cultures. We have some Polish, some Lithuanian, some Ashkenazi, Czech, Germanic, French, and Wallonian people. Disgusting. Only North German Protestants are welcome here. Germany Empire. Oh, that's a big German. I don't think Germany ever was reaching quite that far. Almost that far, but not quite. At least I don't think we got a little bit of Hungary there. We need to hold these territories, but they are for those nowadays kind of, you know, cut off. Because, you know, can I actually see cities, names? Yes, I can. Danzig. Königsberg. Now, former German territory. Kind of goes back to that whole idea of the German identity that was talked about at length. Dortmund, Düsseldorf, and of course, Cologne. Another important city, mind you. But I should where is the because you know this city is named after the river that flows through it. That river is called the Wupper. It's kinda strange to not see that river. It's not as major as the Rhine or anything, but no, it's important. Oh. What's my protectorate? Incident. Okay. I could force them to become my protectorate. Right, I can't really interact much with the individual little states. Because right now we're not actually doing the race to become, or is it the North German Federation or the South German Federation or the Great German Solution. What stands in our way is Schleswig fucking Holstein. Great stage. Bullets, I tell ya. The bullets are fucking with me. Where is this here? Urbanized Russia. Urban center, which is okay, cute. And provide rail transportation for industries. Yeah, I'm on that game. Steam engine time. Building is motor industries. Has cash reserves greater than 25. Weekly profit greater than 0. Building level is greater than or equal to 3. Good. Mission industry. I mean, those should come along nicely and easily by themselves. Right now, how much are we paying in taxation? Oh well, no, how much are we paying in interest? 788. Okay, that's the problem. You can go in debt, but when you go in debt, you of course pay, well, interest for that debt that you have. Depending if you let your debt get really high, you'll pay an asshole amount of interest, which can really cripple you in the long run. Kind of why you have to shit around and wait like a little bitch. It'd be annoying. It's kind of what you have to do. And we could cut some of the wages for the military or for the government. That is a good way to save some money early on. Yeah, however, everything has its consequences, and that of course too. You're gonna piss off some people, and that's not really a good idea. As for institutions, I don't think... I guess we could push for education. Gives me more simulation shit, and I can't afford it. The problem is, I think this is... yeah, that gets applied to every state you have, which is a bit of a pain. Why does it... I don't really have much anyway of turmoil. Stranger favor of pensions. Is there any law that my people would like to see? National Guard they would like to see. 15%. Secret Police would also be an option of 15%. Colonial Resettlement has 15%. Colonial Exploitation has 15%. Might be a good idea to go into colonial things for a while. Go for it. Exploit the effort and resources and cheap labor. Plantations road and unrelated mines road, forestries road, and rubber output. I guess we can push for that. See what happens. We're gonna ignore the homesteading because I really don't like most of the ideas. Ah, great. If I do that, I will become a revolutionary for it. What a pain in the ass. I guess we're gonna make this a bit faster and wait for some time to pass, so that we might potentially crawl out of our debt. Right now we have... what do we have so much in debt still? Oh well, it takes a while to get out of debt, and then having to rebuild, of course, a whole... out of the whole negative into the plus again. But alas, it is what it is. We're still building up a good bit of reputation now. The Brits do like us at this point. And Giuseppe Garibaldi has left Uruguay, apparently. People might be wondering what the fuck he made he decided it's a good idea to go to fucking Uruguay, but... Okay, so... Oh, France wouldn't accept... We can just order this by acceptance, can't we? Bremen, Hamburg, Netherlands... Yeah, we already have one with those. Netherlands we have one, and Piedmont doesn't care. Click on that. Support independence. Grand Duchy of Finland. Wallachia. Rivalry. Oh, we are rival to Austria, apparently. Informations. When we are doing it for France and Austria, I guess I would like to get Russia in there as well. How does Russia start with us? Or cordial. The Germans actually got along relatively well, I would like to say, with the Russians for the most part. But you know, when they went all Bolshevik and everybody was like, shit, that's not good.